What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Why are you dancing? I'm C.
I'm P.
And today we're going to be reacting to Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Tom Segura. Steven Seagal. You know who Steven Seagal is?
He's an actor.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, he used to like a lot of action movies. He's like there with Jean-Claude Van Damme and those guys.
Yeah.
They do a lot of action movies. I actually like him back in the day, you know. Like me, if I was Jean-Claude Van Damme or him, I'm like, yeah, let's go. I just love action movies back in the day, but I haven't really watched them like recently.
Yeah.
I think probably retired too. I haven't seen him in a while.
I think so. Like he's pretty old.
Yeah, it's pretty old. So you watch you know you're a fan?
Yeah, I've seen some of his action movies. I'm a big fan of action and horror movies.
Yeah. So let's see what Tom Segura has to say about him.
Yep.
Let's begin.
A lot from television. For instance, without television, I would have no idea that Steven Seagal is out of his fucking mind. Or alive. I also didn't know that. He has a show. It's not a scripted show. It follows around the real Steven Seagal, and every episode begins with him looking in the camera and saying, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for the last 20 years, I've been a cop. And you're like, what did you just say? I thought you've been making shitty movies for the last 20 years. What are you talking about? You watch the show, he has the most unlikable quality in a human being, which is that he is an expert in everything. Literally, if a dog walks by, he's like, that's a Shih Tzu boxer hound mix right there. And they're like, how do you know that? He's like, I've been working with dogs for like 35 years.
I did everything.
Then a helicopter flies by, and he's like, that's a HUB 106. And they're like, how do you know that? And he's like, I've been flying helicopters for like 47 years. Then he does the thing, though, that everybody does who knows something about everything. Everybody has a friend, no matter what you're doing. They know the history of it all. They know every topic, every fucking fact. If you're eating dinner, they're like, forks are from the Roman times, and they would sculpt them out of bark. And you're like, will you shut the fuck up and let me finish this, please?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I've been into that sometimes.
Michael would do that all the time.
Not extremely, but like, I'll be like, a funny thing about that, and they'd be like, yeah, we don't really care, dude.
My best friend Michael from New York, all the time, random useless
facts. Yeah,
all the time.
I have a lot of random useless facts in my head.
I'm like, okay.
That would not serve me at all, but they're just there.
And for
taking up
some
space.
reason, his facial expressions remind me of Michael's boyfriend. I was like picturing Justin like for the whole first few minutes of watching this. I'm like, Justin, is that you?
They know every topic, every fucking fact. If you're eating dinner, they're like, forks are from the Roman times, and they would sculpt them out of bark. And you're like, will you shut the fuck up and let me finish this, please? Seagal will do that too, but he's making it up. He'll be like, they also call that helicopter a skippy. And they're like, why? He goes, listen to it. Skip. That's bullshit. You made that shit up. Ah, seriously. It just blows my mind. It really does. That everybody in this room, everybody has this real world possibility in their lives. All of us. We could go tonight, if we wanted to, tonight. You could go to Louisiana. You could start a fight in a bar. And there is a real world possibility that Steven Seagal will arrest you. Isn't that insane to you?
What, is it actually a cop?
I don't know.
That'd be amazing.
Oh. Is Steven Seagal actually a cop?
Is that a cop?
In the late longtime sheriff Harry Lee asked Seagal to train some of his deputies in martial arts.
Alright, let's continue this. That's crazy.
I've lost sleep over this shit. I mean, that's crazy. That's literally like if you leave here and you roll through a stop sign and then Sylvester Stallone is like, hey, roll it down. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. You work here? He's like, it's my passion, yeah. Will you say Adrian or something?
No.
Nah. It's nuts. You have to watch this show. He panders to every group according to race, knowing full well there's a camera crew following him around. He doesn't give a shit. If you're white, he's like, how's it going? All right. And then to black people, he's like, what's up, cuz? And they're like, hey, what's up?
God.
I'm holding you down, so holla if you need something.
Oh my God, man.
Okay. And then to all Latino, Spanish-speaking people, he insists on speaking horrifically broken Spanish, even if they start the conversation in English. If they're like, hey, yeah, I called 911, thank you for coming. The thing is, he's like, hola. Mucho queso. He's like, I think my English is way better than your Spanish, man.
Right? That's
No, gracias. And then to all Asian people, he bows, regardless of where he meets them. If you're Asian and you cross Steven Seagal's path, he's like, yeah. And you sit and they go, hey, I was born here, you dick. Like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, sorry, I've been doing martial arts for like 85 years.
Oh my God.
He trains other cops in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, that's
I think that's infuriating. For those cops. It's not like we're hanging out. We're like, hey, man, do you want to do like a couple shots and then go down the street? Steven Seagal is teaching people how to throw punches. And we're like, okay, let's fucking go. No.
Nope,
If you're a cop and you show up at work and they're like, we're going to go over hand-to-hand combat today so you can protect yourself if you're in a really dangerous situation. You're like, oh, cool. Who'd you bring in to teach us? Like some Navy SEALs or Green Berets? And they go, no. We brought in Steven Seagal. And you're like, are we shooting a fucking movie this week or something? Like, okay, I'll pass because that's ridiculous. I don't want to be part of that. That's literally like if you're like at NASA and they're like, all right, future astronauts, we're going to go over space exploration. And to get us started, why don't you welcome Captain Kirk? Come on out, man. And you're like, is he qualified to do this? And they're like, oh, you've seen him do all that shit. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, man. He's been up there. They show him teaching people how to fight. It's horrible. He's bloated now. He doesn't have the same range of motion.
Yeah,
like, everybody line up. If somebody throws a punch, you can block it like that. and then you could kick him in the throat like that. Are you kicking a child in the throat right now? Some people's throats are down there. I like Havarti cheese the most. What's your favorite?
Oh, yo, so now I laugh so much, my head hurts, bro. Like, we were watching videos, man. I laugh so hard, man. I'm like constantly laughing.
Now I got a headache.
Yeah, exactly.
I just gave myself a headache.
Oh, man.
He's funny. I haven't really heard of him. Have you?
Nah, not really. But you don't really like follow the like comedian space, do you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just know the big timers like Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I haven't heard him either, but he's funny though. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny. Yeah, it's like
I didn't know that much about Steven Seagal.
Nah, I know like he did some movies like in the day that I liked, and that was about it.
Exactly.
You know, but I've seen some pictures of him. He actually is actually bloated now.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get older.
Yeah, but I think Van Damme has kept his like shape pretty good, right? The Van Damme has. Yeah. You know, some people have, some people don't. You know, it's like that's how it is. Cause it's really hard. It's actually.
I can't believe he was actually. Yeah. Because it says here that in the late 1980s, a sheriff asked Seagal to train some of his deputies to the martial arts.
Is he actually like a martial artist? Like, is he actually like, you know? I don't know, but yeah, man. That'd be weird though. You go to train, and then like Steven Seagal, like.
And then he's walking in and
I'm
like,
sure to fight.
I'm here to train you.
He's like, what? It's a joke.
I'm like, is there a movie?
And then he's like, that's serious. That's
I would
crazy.
be the same way, Mike. Are we filming a movie? I'm confused.
Yo, all right, guys. Is there anything you guys say?
No, that's it. Tell us what you think about Tom Segura.
Segura.
And tell us what you think about Steven Seagal being training cops in martial arts. As always, like,
comment,
subscribe, and give us more contact below if you want us to watch more videos. More
recommendations for other comedians.
Yeah, or more
open to it. We'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right. Bye bye.